center, 6'11", number 14, Mark Gasol.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Grooving out there with Duncan. Then there's Duncan. Then there's Peyton. And it's Kobe in at the 2. Now here's Duncan. And he banks in the layup.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
It's taken away by Peyton. And Kobe, here we go.
Kobe.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
LeBron kicks to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Over Peyton. Westbrook can't get it to go. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 4-point game. And Peyton throws it down hard.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime dropping.
Now here's Westbrook. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Peyton. Here he goes. And Peyton throws it down.
And how about the quickness on display there for Peyton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Westbrook against Peyton. Gasol wide open. He fires. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And Peyton throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well,
He's checked in for San Antonio. Pippen comes in for Gervin. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Loads it up for Davis. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Embiid, no good. To the middle, here's James. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Monk. They get it again. Davis. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. And the rejection by Embiid. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Now here's James, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. James has got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Los Angeles trails by 6, and this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anthony comes in for James. And Ellington is subbed in for Monk. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Anthony Davis comes in for Duncan. Hardaway's checked in for Kobe. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Peyton.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Now the pass to Howard. pass to Anthony. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Bazemore passes to Howard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Pippen.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Checking in for the
way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Vincent's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Bazemore passes to Nunn. Kicks it to Howard. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Pass to Vincent, and here is Davis. Rebounded by Anthony. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Nunn. It's blocked. And that does it for the first quarter. It's San Antonio. They're up by 5. And the shot.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Anthony. Kendrick Nunn out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Bazemore at the small forward. Gasol kicks to Nunn. The shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Bazemore against Gervin. Outside, Kobe. The shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Bryant's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for San Antonio. Bounce pass from Ellington. Passes to Nunn. Outside Anthony. Here's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hill inside. Covered by Anthony. And too much time in the way. They get called for the 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Lakers. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Anthony. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Nunn looking around. Poke loose. Outside Gasol. Ellington with it. Working on Bryant. Here's Nunn. It's deflected. Here's Payton driving in. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Payton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity. He knows how to score in close to the hoop.
Now here's Westbrook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside, Kobe, back to Payton, and the pass to Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team, and Gervin kicks to Payton. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Some changes for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Gasol. James comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Monks subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Westbrook finds Ellington. Outside, Davis. There's the triple. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Davis has got 5.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Payton. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Knocked away.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Left side, Bryant. Pass to Duncan. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And San Antonio leads by 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
LeBron passes to Davis, and the shot goes down. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Here's Duncan. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Howard comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Wayne Ellington. Bryant finds Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer, Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
Feeds it to Howard. Gervin pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And it's Westbrook missing. San Antonio leading by 7. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Payton left side. Back to Embiid. Great D that time from LeBron. Bazemore with it. He kicks it to Monk. The 3 from LeBron.
Tell you what, Tim Duncan, such an anchor defensively. I mean, when he's not blocking,
and so
he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? We've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for San Antonio. Davis is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Pippen. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Davis finds Monk. Bangs home the trifecta. Monk's got the first field goal of the second half for the Lakers. San Antonio leading by 4. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skills.
Davis inside, Monk defending. Good work there as it goes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
For Kent Bazemore. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. And San Antonio also making a switch. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Embiid. Now, here's Nunn. Here's Davis, and the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Irving passes to Cauley-Stein, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The 15-footer, and it's Davis missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's Pippen missing.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Now here's Irving. No points in the game yet for him.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard comes in for Davis, and Ellington is subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Here is Ellington. Nunn passes to Anthony. On the wing, Monk. 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Hardaway.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Nunn, following the basket by Anthony Davis. They get a hand on it. Monk with the ball, out defended by Cauley-Stein. Here's Anthony, and Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Nunn against Hardaway. Clock at 4. Monk for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. On its way from Irving for 2. And they double up Davis. Back to Irving. Shoots. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Ellington. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Nunn. And again, unable to change momentum here. Davis in the corner. 27 seconds left to play in the third. And they double up Davis. Back to Hardaway. Trying his luck from deep. Monk grabs the board. Anthony on the wing. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio.
Big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns. Passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Kent Bazemore, Kendrick Nunn out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's LeBron James, and it's Gasol at the 5. Here's Westbrook. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Hardaway.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pass to James. Gasol on the high post. Pass to Bazemore. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Monk's checked in for Los Angeles. A different look now for San Antonio. It's stolen by Duncan. And that one's good. Gervin. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And stolen by Payton. And stolen by Bazemore. On the wing, James. Covered by Duncan. Here's Westbrook. Will not go. This is off the front iron. San Antonio leading by 22. To the paint. Here's Duncan. And the rejection by LeBron.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that ball.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ellington comes in for Kent Bazemore. Timeout called the Lakers. Here's Westbrook. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. It's stolen by Hill. Gervin passes to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And it's Westbrook missing.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Peyton passes to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
Really love watching Peyton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
Here's Westbrook. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Gervin. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The pass to Davis. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Duncan. Pass to Gervin. To the inside. Gasol with the steal. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Monk finds Gasol. Westbrook with it. Just 5 on the clock. Monk for 3. Here's Davis. And just miss after miss right now. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Back to Kobe. Pulls up. Here's Duncan. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Steps back and fires. Westbrook, no good. Peyton up top. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.
A beautiful look down at Staples Center and downtown LA, our setting for basketball tonight. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Los Angeles Clippers. Alongside Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us tonight, the incomparable Candace Parker.
Incomparable. Got a lot to live up to. It's great to catch up with you in the 2K.
In at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Alex Caruso is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Well, Candace, as someone who has played for a Los Angeles team, what do you think it's like for the Clippers now playing away from their home these last few years?
Well, when you win and you advance in the playoffs, slowly but surely people get on that bandwagon bus. So you're going to see more and more LA Clippers fans on the road.
Second chance shot, and the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And the Clippers with the ball. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
That's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
Now, here is James. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
The focus, the balance, George doesn't back down from converting these challenging buckets.
Well, Candace, the Lakers were able to get LeBron James and then Anthony Davis to join the team. How huge is the draw for players to come and play in LA?
Well, first and foremost, it's LA. It's the city of angels. You win here, you are a winner forever. And to play with guys, especially LeBron James, who is a willing passer, he makes his teammates better. And Anthony Davis definitely has a solid future here with LA. I would love to join them. Maybe the most powerful wing to ever play this game. LeBron James often dishes out more punishment than he takes.
Taking this defense to task so far. No misses in their first 5 attempts.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by the Clippers. That's tipped and stolen by Covington. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Candace, the WNBA has just reached its 25th anniversary. You've been a big part of the league for a lot of that time. What changes have you noticed through the years?
Well, the league has definitely grown. It's 25 years, and I like to say 25 years young. I think we have a whole lot more upside. The style of play is changing, and it's definitely benefiting watching and it being entertainment. So I think that we need to continue to grow our game, maybe a couple expansion teams, bigger rosters, so that more talented players can make the WNBA.
Here's James, following the score by the Clippers. Here's Caruso. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. 4 on the clock. Davis finds Westbrook, shoots over Jackson, and the shot no good, a bit short.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And that one good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's James. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
You know, I am so impressed by LeBron's longevity in the NBA. His continued dominance is really remarkable.
And the Lakers with some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Jordan. Reed comes in for Davis. And it's Rondo in for Caruso. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best.
Question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Now here's McGee. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Check by James. Inside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Now here's Westbrook. Guarded closely. Pass to James. 50 seconds left in the first. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mann. Here's Duncan. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now, here is James. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mann, covered by McGee. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Here's Duncan. Second chance effort. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates? Offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Marcus Morris. Bruce Brown is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Ivica Zubac, and it's Tiny in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He ended up with 34 points and was a constant presence on the board. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, right now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look. I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. When you think about how important bench play is in the modern game, Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. When you have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better, it just makes the overall...
That's not going to help you score points.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Jordan's checked in for Dedmon. Anthony Davis comes in for Reed. And it's Caruso in for LeBron. George against Westbrook. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. And again, the Lakers no good. The Clippers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Candace, I know you're a fan of the tall guard and how they play. Who are some of your favorite current and all-time big guards?
You know, I think I always tease in this era, I think KG would have been rebounding and bring the ball up more. I think he was made and built for this era, so I'm going to include him in the tall guards category. But, honestly, I think you look at guys like Kevin Durant. I know he's listed as a small forward, but anybody that rebounds the ball, brings it up. Look at Giannis and how he continues to facilitate and make others better. So I think it's going to be a change of what the definition of guard means.
George passes to Jackson. Here's Duncan. Last game he had 34 points. Outside, Brown. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in.
The Clippers, Robert Covington.
1:46 left in the second. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. Here's Rondo. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
That one goes. Count it.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
So it's the Lakers now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And maybe the crowd had an effect on them. I mean, who knows? I mean, they looked uncomfortable at the line.
Shot clock at 5. Leonard with a double team. Pulls it. It's tipped. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the game's top scorers have a lot of tricks to get themselves to the line. I got to ask you, though, C-Web, if a guy tried some of these on the playground, what do you think would happen?
Well, I don't know if that stuff wouldn't fly on the playground, but, you know, you also are getting paid to play on the playground, and there's no technicals on the playground either, BA. But the fact of the matter is, man, all that crying don't mean nothing. If you want to stop somebody, stop somebody.
The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Alex Caruso. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half. That one rolls around and rims out.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Westbrook can't get it to fall.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
To the inside.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Davis against Covington. Outside Davis. Over Covington. Davis misses.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him. Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
A nice shot by Duncan.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Now James. Outside Davis. Pass to Caruso. Jordan with it. The rebound by Duncan.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
To the paint. Oh, hey, how about that?
What just happened?
Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Pass to Jordan. The Clippers grab the miss. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Jackson against James. Here's Caruso. Shot to end the cold streak. The offensive rebound. Here's Leonard. He takes it in. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. James against Leonard. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Covington passes to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Here's George. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Covington against James. Over to the wing. Here's Caruso. Westbrook outside. Davis, the pass to James. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The Lakers with another miss.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, man, what amazing speed and body control by Jackson. Once he...
No problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter.
That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian. Payton with it. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Duncan. The shot misses. And Los Angeles the other way now. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Driving inside. Rebounded by Gervin.
Feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Down low. Beverly with a steal. George outside. The quick look, no good that time. George against Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Brent.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
Now here's Zubac. Knocked loose. Bryant, no good. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Zubac. To the paint. Now Beverly. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Kennard, he's checked in for George. On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Duncan. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Beverly. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in.
Just love to keep a sidetrack here of how many times these hustle and heart plays go Patrick Beverly's way.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Gervin. Tipped. Bryant against Kennard. To the inside. Stolen by Kennard. And they're on the break. Leonard for three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
So money on the catch and shoot. I don't know what the defense is doing there, giving Kawhi that shot.
Here's Gervin. Bryant, the pass to Payton. They get the rebound. Duncan. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Timeout.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Ibaka.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rondo with it. Here's Mann. Now Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Kennard. Got a piece of it. A minute 39 left to play in the first. Back to Embiid. Here's Duncan. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Tim Duncan knows a thing or two and how to draw fouls right there, doing some damage. Big fundamentals, still getting it done.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Poke loose. Here's Batum. There's the block.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Now here's Rondo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ibaka. There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
With his developing handle, Leonard now has defenders at his mercy when on the bounce.
Kennard outside. Here's Rondo. And it's blocked by Embiid. In transition, here they come. Here's Davis. That one goes in.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Rondo. The putback. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but G coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Hey, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Davis in at the 4. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Irving. From 20 feet. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. On offense, here is San Antonio. Outside Davis. Over to the wing. Here's Pippen. Knocks down the triple.
The big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
And here's George. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Farrell. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Bryant with it. Batum's on him. Pass to Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. Irving for 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet. Irving's gotten himself on the board with it. Here's Farrell. Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter and it stifled him.
Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 6.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Zubac. Knocked away. Now here's Beverly. Over Irving. Beverly shot off. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Davis misses.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Here's Duncan. Good work defensively by Leonard. Now Los Angeles with it. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. He puts up a three. Farrell's shot is off.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Here's Duncan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
That one on Morris.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Leonard. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Time called. 1:52 left in the first half. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Bryant finds Russell. Rondo with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Leonard. Blocked. And he gets it back. And the basket is good. Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Russell to pass to Bryant. Back to Russell. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to man. Here's Farrell. Rondo with it. Just 4 to shoot. Good work defensively by Russell. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 10-2 run here. To the middle. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside, Rondo. There's 18 seconds left in the second period. Second chance shot. Russell with the rebound. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Whoo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense.
Different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Luke Kennard out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Leonard in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Beverly showing off a little bit of a teardrop. Didn't know he had that.
Outside Payton. Pass to Bryant. Here's Duncan. 5 on the clock. Zubac comes with a double team. Zubac with the steal. Beverly against Payton. Ooh, poked away. Oh, stolen by Payton. He's got a clear path.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Leonard on the wing. Three-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go. Leonard's got 8 points.
This offense just looks so different when Kawhi Leonard is on the floor and when he's knocking down shots like this.
Here's Duncan. He's guarded by Zubac. Bryant in the high post. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Bryant. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Here's Duncan. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. 6 points for him.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Beverly outside. Pass to George. Here's Batum. Now Beverly. Guarded by Payton. Embiid brings a double team. Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. Drills it from deep. Ibaka's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that.
That's his second personal foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for the away team. Gary.
So he gets them both. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. George outside. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Batum gets the bucket. Batum's got his first 2 points.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Embiid inside. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hardaway, the pass to Leonard. On the take. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
It's Rondo on the take, and he lays it up and in. Irving with it. Down low. He can't get it to go. Ooh, nice D from Kennard. Here's Batum. From outside, off the mark. Batum's gone 1 for 3 on the night. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Greg.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Here's Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
George, left side, launches it, and it's blocked by Embiid. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Ibaka, fires the 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. 35 seconds left in the third quarter.
That size and athleticism makes it look easy. AD up on the rim.
Davis has gone 5 for 7 shooting. Leonard against George. Pass to Batum. Puts up a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Batum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And Davis slams it home.
A terrific flush from Anthony Davis there. When he's given room to fly like that, he's going to take off.
Pass to Rondo. Over Irving. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen.
the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for San Antonio, Anthony Davis is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardaway in a two-guard.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Leonard outside. Over Hardaway. Leonard gets the bucket.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
Off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kicked ball. Barrels checked in for Johnson. The home team on D. They trail by 14. Bryant against Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Pass to Zubac. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And here's Leonard. The three. The shot, no good. Bryant outside. Pass to Payton. Back to Bryant. Three-pointer. On the wing, Bryant. Here's Duncan. He's guarded by Zubac. Clock at 6. Back to Bryant. Gets the three to fall. Bryant's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Leonard. Count it. Good.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Bryant with the bucket.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Trying.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now Leonard. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Pippen. Pass to Russell. Outside for Irving. On the wing, Bryant. On target from range. Bryant's got 11 in the second half. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
And the free throw, no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
You think about how quickly it was that Kawhi Leonard just rocketed into superstardom. And as a leader of a very proud franchise, if you're a coach, he's everything you've maybe won in a player. That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Leonard right side. No good, a bit long that time.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ibaka.
Nicholas Batum. Keon Johnson.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And he banks in the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Will it go? Nails it from 3.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Oturu, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Johnson with a bucket.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
To the middle. Here's Duncan. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Johnson. Drains the triple. The visitors with the ball. And Peyton, here we go. And the layup is good off the glass. Here's Farrell. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd.